Hey everyone, Seven Figure Grammy here. Just wanted to pop on for a few minutes and talk about the Q4 group that will be starting a week from today, is when it's starting. Like October 1st, like we really hit the ground. But we give a couple of weeks just for people to ask some questions, maybe to try to get ungated in some things before we start posting a bunch of leads and things like that. Just to give you guys kind of the opportunity to um, get your feet wet before kind of the real meat and potatoes of the group begins. So details are on my website, which is www.winningonwm.com. This year is going to look a little different because we're going to also be incorporating Amazon leads and Amazon discussions into the mix due to the recent gatings on Walmart and some of the additional restrictions around selling certain products on Walmart. So we want to give everyone opportunity to sell wherever they can sell and be able to be successful with that. So the discount on the Q4 group is good until the 20th of the month. You can get $100 off the group. And the group is limited to 100 people. And we find that's a pretty good group during Q4. There's enough buying opportunity. Not everybody's buying everything. So the leads don't tend to get saturated as they do like during the regular year. So what does the Q4 group look like? Well, first of all, we do it in Discord. I like the way that Discord allows me to really partition out different topics and be able to see questions and respond to questions really quickly, depending on the topic. So we have topics that range from everything about gatings, seller fulfilled, WFS questions, how to find reports, just whatever you need to do to kind of like run your business. We answer questions around that. In addition to that, every week we provide leads. And so we will have, starting in October, the first week of October, leads for Walmart and Amazon. And there will be both RA leads, kind of like BOLO opportunities, and then OA leads. So you'll definitely have OA leads every week. And then the RA leads, we kind of add as we find those things. And one of the things that I do in my group that is very different than anybody else out there, there's a couple of things this year, but one thing we did last year, we're going to repeat and kind of double down on it this year, is I've been making custom listings for 20 plus years on these platforms. And so we create a lot of custom listings that only the people in my group know about them initially. So like eventually people may stumble upon them. But initially, we'll create some type of bundle or multi-pack opportunity posted in the group so that everybody can like go find those, whether it's RA, OA, whatever, list on those listings. And we find our ROI is higher on those multi-pack and bundle listings. There's less competition because people aren't scanning by UPC to find them. So it really kind of gives us a competitive advantage. And as a result, we've had a lot of people who've done very, very well with those. It works really well with seasonal items, and we do a lot of seasonal items in the Q4 group. As well as toys and everything else. But because Q4 is just so big with seasonal items, we do that. So you get all these like custom listings that I make, or a couple of members of my team that I've trained will make them for us and get those posted in the group. And you can actually request custom listings. Now I can't do 100 for every single person, but if you find something you think it's a good deal, we'll make it, but it will be available to everyone in the group. I don't make them personally and like not tell anybody. So like if it's something you want made, it will be open for the group, but we will get it made. Also, I do lives every single week. So we're on at least an hour, sometimes two, talking about anything relevant for the upcoming week, whether that be certain sales that are happening, discounts, opportunities, news that's happening, new this, new that. It's always something new in the reselling community. So we'll talk about that stuff. And a lot of times we go and we do some live sourcing as well. Look at kind of the upcoming stuff that we think might be good buys, analyze it, look for sale opportunities, those type of things on these live calls. So it's an opportunity to kind of look over my shoulder the way that I source and have some discussions around that. And so our group is really the people who were in it last year, some of which have already signed up for this year. Very great sellers, great community, very collaborative, very positive with one another. And so that community feeling is very much there. And in terms of discussing things and being open with things, we have a lot of that going on. So we have these live calls that happen every single week. We have the BOLO opportunities. You have the custom listings that are happening, the leads list for OA. And then this year is something new that I've added to the Q4 group. It's been something I've been doing in my mastermind community, but we're going to open it up for Q4 group, and that is group buy opportunities. So a lot of times we know that people can't meet the MOQs that some of the wholesale opportunities need. And so we open those opportunities up to the group to basically purchase a lesser quantity, but together as a group, we meet the MOQ. The good thing about this is anything that needs documentation, such as CPCs or test reports or SDS sheets, all of that is provided by my suppliers. And so if you buy, let's say, a certain toy that I have available for wholesale, if you buy into that group buy, we do the prep at my prep, it's not my prep center, but at my warehouse, we do the prep for you. So it's pretty hands-off for you guys to be able to send that stuff in, but you'll have all the documentation you need to be able to sell it on Walmart or Amazon, whatever the choice is. Or splitting it between the two. You can do that as well. If it's, grocery items, typically we don't need any kind of sheets for that. My invoices, I have a established website that has been out there for quite a while with all the information that Amazon looks for. And I have had some people who have beat inauthentics with my invoices. Cannot promise that, but our invoices have every single detail on them that you need, or we can create a new version if like we missed the UPC or something, we can redo it and put the UPC on there. So you have these group buy opportunities that are available as well. Just because things are getting tighter, especially on Walmart, we want to make sure that people are able to sell toys on there during Q4, as well as doing some of these like bundle opportunities and things like that. So, it takes a lot of my time to do these groups. I'm very involved. I'm on the website every single day. I'm answering questions on Discord every single day. I answer one-on-one questions as quickly as I can. So, I feel like it's a great community to be a part of. It is, more than it is at other times of the year because I'm taking time out of my business to do this for the people who want to join. But just wanted to hop on and kind of, share a little bit more about it with you guys. If you have questions, you obviously can DM me here on Instagram or on Facebook, or post a question on YouTube. I'm happy to answer it. But I just really want to help other people be successful. I really appreciate the people in my life who have mentored me in my different careers, and appreciate that. And so that's what I'm here to do, is just help you guys. I sell myself. A lot of the items that we post, I will be selling myself. So, it's kind of a win-win for everybody when we do these things. But if you're interested, check out the link. Again, it's www.winningonwm for Walmart.com. But we will be adding Amazon into the mix this year, just because of all the mass gatings and extra requirements that Walmart has thrown our way. We want to make sure that everybody can sell the different things that we have in the group. So Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, that's it. We would be happy to have you. We'll have a great time. We do a lot of laughing. We do a lot of sharing. And it's a really good group of people. Like, if you're looking for a really positive community, um, we don't have anybody that we don't allow people to, be a certain way. Like, you know what I mean? It's going to stay positive in my group, and we're all here to help one another. So, anyway, we would love to have you. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, like I said, the discount is available until the 20th. The actual Discord will open on the 15th so that you can start coming in and looking at the documentation that's there and start asking some questions and things like that. Join a couple of lives before we actually really get started on October the 1st. So, anyway, hope you guys have a great evening. I'll talk to you soon.